Hi guys, I'm just going to talk you through 3 reasons why I do strength training. Number one reason why I do it is preventing injuries. Like doing strength training is a great way to strengthen up your core, your supporting muscles, and everything like that. So when you run, which is probably the number one reason or way that triathletes get injuries, it means that you'll run with better form, better technique. Because towards the end of runs, if you're doing like hard runs or in races, or even under a high training load, your form's probably going to suffer and you're going to run with a worse technique or different than what you might normally do if you were fresh. And that's a big cause of injury. So doing the strength training helps strengthen up the core, supporting muscles and all that, but it will help you run with better form, better technique. And then that also goes on nicely to the second reason I do it is strength training is a very good way to improve running economy and cycling economy. So basically, if you do strength training, it can improve your economy, so you will use less oxygen to go at a given power output on the bike or a given speed running. So for instance, let's say 16 kilometers an hour, 15 kilometers an hour running, you'll use less oxygen to run at that speed, meaning that you can run at that speed for longer, or you may be able to run a bit quicker for the same amount of oxygen that you might previously have used. And then on the bike, that might be, say, 250 watts or 300 watts. You're basically more efficient. So you're going to have lower metabolic effect to ride at the same power that you might have done beforehand. So massive in triathlon, because if you can do that on the bike, you're going to get to the run a lot fitter, a lot fresher, and then you're going to run better. And then obviously your run's going to be improved as well because you've improved your run economy. And there's a lot of research on that. Kate Baldwin, who I'm doing the app with for Lawyer, she has done a PhD in strength training for triathletes, and she's used a lot of her research to guide some of the sessions that we've got on the app. So have a look on there, definitely check it out. And her research is absolutely fascinating, and it will definitely revolutionize your strength training if you're not already doing it. And then the third reason is strength at the back end, which is quite similar to the running economy and the core muscles, but it means that if you strengthen up your core muscles, they're going to fatigue less by the time you get into the last 10k, 15k of the run. In the past, my best performances on the run have always come when I've done a big strength and conditioning block. A year ago now, when I was out in Font-Romeu, currently where I am actually this year, I was doing strength training twice a week, sometimes even more. And I'd done quite a lot beforehand, before when I came out here. And I had a fantastic run at Ironman Wales. I did 2:37 on the run on what was actually an 800-meter long course and very hilly, 600 meters of elevation. It was one of those days where I felt awesome. I didn't really fatigue, and I'm sure that the strength training was a massive help in helping me basically achieve that performance, because I felt so good. I didn't fatigue. And I think for an Ironman athlete or even a 70.3 athlete, the last 5-10 kilometers of the run, if you are fatiguing and your core muscles start faltering, that can lead you to have to walk potentially or slow down a hell of a lot, and you can lose 5-10 minutes. If you end up having to walk, you could lose 10 minutes a mile. So it's really important to make sure that you're strong at the back half of the run. So I would definitely recommend you take part in some strength training, get into the gym and look at improving your weaknesses, and I'm sure you'll have some positive results from it.